Pol Pot's chief torturer told Cambodia's Killing Fields Tribunal that U.S. policies in Indochina in the 1970s contributed to the rise of the genocidal Khmer Rouge. Dooch, whose real name is Kengek Eve, the first of 5 Pol Pot cadres to face trial for the 1975 to 79 reign of terror, in which 1.7 million Cambodians died, says the Khmer Rouge would have faded if the U.S. had not got involved in Cambodia. Dooch was chief of the notorious S-21 prison, where more than 14,000 enemies of the revolution were tortured and killed. He faces life in prison if convicted on charges of crimes against humanity, war crimes, torture, and homicide. The 66-year-old former jailer said, quote, "Richard Nixon and Henry Kissinger allowed the Khmer Rouge to grasp golden opportunities." In 1969, the Nixon administration began bombing routes in East Cambodia that North Vietnamese troops were using to transport men and supplies for their war against the U.S.-backed regime in Saigon. In 1970, then Prince Norodom Sihanouk was ousted in a coup led by U.S.-backed General Lon Nol, who cranked up the war against Vietnamese and Cambodian communists. Sihanouk later formed an alliance with the Khmer Rouge, and he urged Cambodians to join the fight against Lon Nol's regime, which fell to Pol Pot's army in 1975. Dooch said the ousted prince then, quote, "called on the Cambodian people to go and join the communist Khmer Rouge in the jungle, and that allowed the Khmer Rouge to build up their troops from 1970 to 1975. Without these events, I think the Khmer Rouge would have been demolished."